What is up, ladies and gents? Everyone else, Slappy and Harry with ETM 540 Clubhouse, and we are out and about on a little adventure day, going riding on a weekday. Who would have thunk it? It is actually a Tuesday today, and we decided to come out to our private, do I do hashtags? It really is a private zone. Our private riding area where we get to do a lot of trail riding and whatnot, and just some fun overall stuff. We brought out the new KTM, Harry's Yamaha 426F that just got a little makeover with the graphics kit. So we're gonna check that out. And I figured we put on the GoPro and kind of just cruise around a little and have some fun for a couple hours. So join us and we will film as things are interesting. So come along. Okay, god damn it. I keep doing that every time. It's so stupid. Now, today is going to be a little bit crazy because, yeah, it is quite hot out, but look at that freaking view! Holy shiitake mushroom sauce. I am so stoked to have the connection that we do to be able to come out here, but it is beautiful. So, yeah, we're going to get unloaded, get these bad mama jammas all warmed up, and get our gear on so we can go ride. Okay. All right, offload time. Like I said, Harry got some new graphics on there. Looking sweet. It's like a whole new bike. And for those of you who follow regularly, this is the good old 2002 KTM 520 with a 540 big bore kit. And this will be my first time actually testing it off-road. So first official ride, honestly, on that thing, but it'll be fun. And we're hoping for just some cruise time, some seat time, and then, yeah, go from there. Oh my gosh, I just learned how to walk. All right, we're unloaded, fueled up. We're ready to go. I'm just gonna throw some gear on, get you guys strapped up with the old GoPro, and then we're just gonna kind of head that way, probably that way, probably that way, maybe that way. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but we would like to do that way. Okay, that was dumb. But yeah, no, we're not doing that at all. But we are going to get to a point where hopefully we can just at least get back acquainted with our trusty steeds and then go from there. So, see you on the dirt. We're somewhat started. I am, but he's got to start his back up because we just checked oils and levels, and now we're just going to go out and cruise, see what we got. But his bike's looking sick with those new graphics. This thing is just pretty in general. But I'm going to switch you guys over to GoPro. Let's go see what trouble we can get into, yeah? Sweet. So I got a little idle problem that I need to get figured out. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and get that squared away. I did do a carb clean before I put it all back together again, but the carb kit that I got for it was not the right one, so I did the best I could with the jets and everything and all that good stuff and got it pretty good. But this feels definitely like it's air to fuel, so I'm gonna go park it in the shade because it's hot, but it's still not that bad. The shade, it's pretty good. And we're gonna just do some research and stuff and see what we can find, and then see if we can get it back up and rolling. But at least Harry can take you out for a little bit on the GoPro, and then from there we can come back to this and see what's up. I mean, this is pretty much main voyage on this bike, and outside of that freaking idle, everything else is working flawlessly. It works freaking great. So I just want to make sure that it's all squared away before I go on a longer trip, because I don't want to have to freaking turn down the idle every time I'm at a freaking stoplight. That would just be lame. But anyways, enough talking. Very darn. So we're gonna take a little time to figure that out. Oh. I'll probably pass you guys off to Harry. He grew up so fast, and he's wearing a Gone Coastal shirt. That's my boy. All right, I'm gonna dig into this. You guys go back to riding with him. Okay, go play with Harry for a little bit. Go play with Harry. I've done some research, and I think I have an aftermarket all balls carburetor is what it sounds like. Something that, I don't know, maybe Tusk made or something like that. It's hard to tell without putting it back on the lift, so I'm just going to take it home and work on it in a spot where I'm not in a bunch of dirt and stuff like that. And like I said, it could just be the air fuel ratio, but it'll just be much easier to do that somewhere else. So yeah, but Harry's out and about, still riding. Stoked that he took the GoPro for a little bit. We're probably going to pack it up. We only had a little bit of time to come out, so it was cool just to be able to do that and then get him back on the bike, get me to be able to feel this out for a little bit, which I was able to do. But I think we're going to pack it up and head home. That means he's having a good time. So thanks, guys, for coming out for this short one. I'm headed to Las Vegas for the next 5 days, starting tomorrow. We're going to get some content out there, me and Grim Jim. And then from that, we will bring you along for some shenanigans. So as usual, check out all of our stuff in the description. He's just ripping, loving life. Especially our Amazon wish list and memberships and everything else that's down there. It supports us in continuing to be a family owned, operated, and just all around badass YouTube channel because we're cool. Who am I kidding? I'm the biggest dork around. It's so stupid. So anyways, love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. And properly. Because you deserve it. Okay, to be honest, I am not okay with this, but at least it is putting my body into a place where I'm adapting to the heat before I leave for Vegas tomorrow. I would much rather feel crappy today than have total heat shock tomorrow, so I'm okay with it for now.